Time now for Consumer Confidential with KTLA 5's David Lazarus.
Yep, here in the studio with us, and we're talking about inflation dipping a little, but we're still feeling the high numbers.
Exactly. From a macro point of view, the news is good today. In December, the inflation rate on an annual basis running at 6.5%. That's better than the 7.1% rate we saw in the month before. And on a month-to-month basis, also overall prices going down just a smidge. And the key takeaway here is that months of interest rate increases are finally having the desired effect, and that is slowing the economy and gradually bringing down inflation. But for consumers, this is a very mixed bag. Even though the macro story here is positive, for a lot of us facing necessities, prices still keep going north. Food, for example, up 0.3% on average in December. And then when you break it down even further, meat, fish, poultry up by about 1%, eggs up by about 11%, rents up by about 0.8%, and all sorts of other things. Car insurance, car repairs. Heck, even if you want to drown your sorrows, alcoholic beverages up by 0.5%. So yes, the overall trend is good, and that's due in large part to falling gas prices, a good thing, but that's what's bringing down the overall rate. From a nuts and bolts level, though, consumers are still facing some headwinds. Moreover, we probably have at least 2 or 3 more, probably quarter-point rate hikes ahead, and then maybe a recession. So keep your seatbelt on. We're still not quite through this yet.
All right, Subway looking for a buyer.
Yeah, Subway is the chain I was talking about in the tease. They may be for sale. Subway itself isn't commenting on the reports, which were started by the Wall Street Journal and also Bloomberg and others piling in as well with their own sourcing. But if the reports are correct, Subway is about to put a for sale sign out in front, and the likely buyer would be a private equity firm interested in getting in and shaking things up a little bit and seeing if they can improve the profit margins. The asking price for Subway, it could be north of $10 billion. And why is that? You might not know this, but Subway is the largest fast food chain in the country, bigger even than McDonald's. Worldwide, the company has about 37,000 outlets in more than 100 companies. But in recent years, we've seen Jersey Mike's and other sandwich mavens showing up, and that's put more pressure on Subway, as have all those reports that maybe its bread isn't really bread, or there might be the same ingredients as found in yoga mats and other sorts of things we've seen out there. In any case, Subway is not going away, but it might have new ownership. The mere fact that management is considering this tells you that they're kind of wits' end as to how they can improve growth at this point.
Maybe put a little more meat between the yoga mats.
That could help.
Yeah.
Good point. All right, what about the student aid website? What happened?
This is interesting. This is JP Morgan Chase, no slouch when it comes to investments, now having serious buyer's remorse. The company spent $175 million for a website called Frank that serves as a platform for student borrowers to get information and manage their accounts and things like that. And Chase thought they were clearly buying access to a lot of people, more than 4 million student borrowers, as a great way to expand their business. Now Chase is shutting down the website and suing the person who sold it to them, saying that they bought a pig in a poke. Quite simply, Chase, according to the lawsuit, says there's far more fraudulent accounts than they had been led to believe. They know this because, according to their lawsuit, Chase recently sent out emails to about 400,000 Frank users. 70% of those emails bounced back, according to the lawsuit. In fact, Chase says they thought they were buying access to millions of people. Overall, it now says they might have gotten 300,000 or so. So yeah, there's a lawsuit. Yeah, the website is closed down, and seems to me going forward, there's going to be a lot more due diligence when it comes to the buying of websites, because Elon Musk said the same thing when he bought Twitter. Fake accounts.
Yep.
So I'll bet you there's going to be more looking under the hood.